Good morning, everyone. This is Sonny. Welcome to my channel and welcome to another one of my videos. Today's an interesting day. The market is red. While you guys are reading this, legal disclosure, I've done two trades. And luckily I did that second trade of ET. I got some covered calls before before we had a red day today. Interesting. Just incredible. What I'm thinking about doing is pulling the trigger again on ET and maybe doubling down. So we'll have to wait and see what happens when the market settles down a little bit, because it hasn't been at this low since the 6/15 date. So I might pull the trigger on this. Okay. All right, let's check out the market. Let's see what's happening here. Whoa. All right. Yep, there's ET. It dropped down to 771 so far. I'm hoping that you can see these numbers here. Let me see if I can get it. Get it smaller for you here so you can actually see all these numbers. All right, let's bring her back in here. All right. This should be a little bit better. Okay, it looks like ET, it did drop down here to 771. I'm hoping that she comes down here closer to 761, but she didn't quite make it down here yet. Looks like she's popping back up. What I was going to do is I was going to do a quick trade on her. And try to catch her at the at least about the 761 because of this dip. The whole market is red right now. Let's go back here. Okay, everyone. Here's the market right now. The market's jumping around a little bit. The S&P is almost down 1%. The Dow is almost down 1%. Crude oil is dropping down 2%. Okay, and that's why our stock is dropping a little bit. Okay, ET dipped about 15 cents. It's at 775. If it hits to 760 or 61, I was going to turn around and double down on that thing. But it popped back up from 769, and I couldn't take any action on it. So we'll have to see and monitor ET. Here's Norwegian Cruise Line. All right, I was hoping for this dip for the cruise line, so then I could probably pull some extra profits out of it too. I already got into the cruise line. We'll see if I can get some more profits. Here's FireEye. It's going down like I figured. Remember, FireEye, we're not interested until it drops below $12. Macy's is looking pretty good. It's dropping like I want it to. Remember, Macy's a big ticket item. I mean, it has huge premiums. So there's people fighting, saying that it's going to go bankrupt and all that other stuff. But, you know, that's the people. All right, here's Delta. It's going down like I want it to, about $25. That would be a good one. Now, right here, CenturyLink. We're going to look at this one here because it's right at the range that I want to pick it up at. All right, we might do a trade here. Beyond Meat, if it would have dropped down to a 150, I probably would have tried to jump into it, but it didn't go as far as I wanted it to go. You know, ET is still hovering here. Okay, let's take a gander at what our positions are right now. All right, our cash available to invest is around $15,000, so we got plenty of money to invest if we want to make a trade today. I pulled the trigger on NCLH. As you can see, look at that cool premium I made so far. You know, so far, whoa, look at that premium, 32% premium. And look at here, I got into ET. Yeah, I'll show you my spreadsheet, how much I got into it at. Look at that, I almost got all the premium all in one day. Almost got 100% of the premium because the stock dropped. That's how it is with ET. You know, you could actually trade this thing sometimes twice a week and get your premium, pull your premium out, and then wait till it goes back up again, and then turn around and sell another covered call on it in the same week. Especially with this volatility that's going on with the oil market. Okay, Norwegian Cruise Line. As you can see, we jumped into it. It's saying that we're losing $276, but we gained $349 so far. And the week's not finished. We still have another $737 more to get by the end of this week. So we got a pretty good price on it. I'm going to show it to you. But out of all this, we're going to pull out a good good $202 when it's all said and done here. Okay, instead of this $100, we could take almost $100 profit off of her and turn around and do another covered call against it. You know, I can get closer to it if I wanted to. But look at that. That's premium already. Okay. All right. You know, ET, like I stated, and remember we got into it before at a higher price, but ET wants to come down a little bit. That's okay, because we're not worried. Our overall account balance. Let's see what our account balance is. Yeah, we're at $29,257. Or $262, depends on which number you want to use. So we got $14,000 just waiting to trade. All right, now let's see what's going on with the markets again. I got to slow down these advertisements here. All right, well, ET is dropping down like I figured. Remember, I picked up some premium on this puppy here. I'm going to check this puppy out here. I'm thinking about pulling the trigger on her. Whoa, she is dropping. Let's see what's going on with NCHL. Oh, I like this one. Well, she dropped below that one. Let's see what the month is. She came down here. 1623. 5 hours ago, cruise line stall higher despite extended cancellations. All right, so all the cruise lines are dropping. Now, does that mean we should pick up some more premium off of this? I'm thinking it means that we might have to. All right, let's move this thing out of the way here for a second. All right, let's go to my portfolio. Yahoo's acting up right this minute. Sometimes it does early in the morning. All right, let's cover our positions here. All right, Norwegian here. We picked this puppy up on the 22nd. We picked up 500 shares. We got a $15.50 strike price on it, even though it was a little bit higher. And if this thing gets called away, we are going to pick up a total of $202. And that's 2.61% in 7 days. All right. Now, the other position we picked up is ET. That was done yesterday. I didn't put the date in there. Let me take this date here, copy, and paste. Okay, yesterday was the 23rd. All right. Let's get the right color scheme up here going on. All right, we're good to go. All right, and we put on 183. We picked up $183 on that call. ET wants to do what ET does up here. Oh, she's dipping. That is good. Let's see. Decisions. Now, one thing good is we have... Now, let's go to trading. We might do some trades here. All right. Let's get up here. I like what Norwegian's doing here. I really like this. Let me hit the full screen. See, he's dipping below this number here, which is okay. It's below the 16. How far can she go? Let's see where she was here. All right, let's go with the 1 day, 1 hour, excuse me. All right. She is right there. I'm liking this. I am liking this. How far is she going to go this time? Is she going to go down to the 15s? Or 1550? Decisions. I might get ready to pull the trigger on that thing if it dips further. We should wait until she hits that 16 sweet spot. Because then I can get a good premium on her. All right, the green is still above the red here. Even though we dip below the red, all right, let me look at the 2-minute chart here. Oh, I like this. Look at this. She is settling down right now. Let's pick up the 5-minute real quick. We haven't been this low since before here. It dipped below the 17 on the 12th. All right. It has been like this for 7 days. It has not been in this territory for 7 days. All right, let's check ET out real quick. Okay, ET has not been at this level since the 15th of June. All right, let's look at some options and what we can jump on. Let's look at the Macy's here. I'm liking this down day. It's almost like you can do your pickings. You know, it's great on a down day when you do these positions. See 683. All right, we've seen that position before. Decisions. All right, NCLH. It wants to start coming back up. ET is still at 765. Sometimes it hesitates. I think I'm going to wait on ET. All right, because we already have a covered call on it, even though there was only $40 left on it. Okay, let's hit refresh. Hey, it jumped back up a little bit for us. That's a good thing. All right, let's do a trade. Now, we got $14,400. So basically, we can go into two positions if we have to. All right, let's go into a research. Go into the options side. We might make another trade very soon here. And I'm liking this. Let me look at Macy's real quick. Oh, the market's still down almost 2%. I like this. When the market's down, that's when you sell a cover call. All right, let's see the option change. All right, 676. We're closer to 650 here. Ooh, look at these premiums. 676. The only one that would be beneficial for us would be the 650. Otherwise, not worth it, and it's too close. It's kind of tight, and I don't like that. All right, let's move on to ET. Let's see what ET would give us. 762 would be the 750. It wouldn't benefit us, but look at that. 8. It's already down to 2 cents. But what I'm looking at for the ET here would not be this week. It would be next week. And I could pick up another 200 and something dollars here by waiting another week, by pulling the trigger and waiting another week. Do I want to do that? 758. Oh, it's coming into that danger zone of mine. I really want to pull this trigger here. All right, let's take a break and go to Norwegian. $16.30. Remember, we already have a call on this. Let me see what else we can pick up on this puppy here. All right, Norwegian, we have a 1550. You know what? We might stay within the same one. That might be a good idea. $15.50. What is $15.50 looking like? $15.50 would get us 16. Would get us $16.50. You know what? Let's pull this trigger. I think we can pick up some premium here. Even though people think it's going to go lower, let's see what we can do here. That's $1.35. I like this trade. We can pull some more profit off of it. All right, what we're going to do is do a buy right. Good, good, good. I want it to be down this. All right, the leg would be buy. Okay, we're going to buy 500. Okay, expiration date is going to be the 28th. Remember, the strike price is the same as the other strike price because we're going to be riding this puppy together. Now, profits. What do we want to make? Do we want a $200 bill? You know what? We might be able to get a little bit more out of this. Because we're taking on more risk. See, when we take on more risk, we should be able to get a little bit more profit. All right, let's subtract $1 from there. Would be $15.30. $15.30 subtract 20 would be $15.10. All right, this thing is real close. 120, 108. Okay. 125. Okay. Yeah. I think we can get it at this price. Would be 8 cents. You know what? Let's jump it up a couple more pennies. Let's go with 8 cents. Let's see what we can do here. All right, everyone. Looks like the order was called. Executed. That's good. She was executed. Let's see what our account balance is now. Market's still going crazy. Aha. We still got $6,866 left to trade. So let's see over here with ET, see what's going on. ET is trying to maintain somewhere around 760 here. But we already pulled the trigger. So we're gonna, on this red day, we went after NCLH. And remember, we got a 1550 against her. So we'll see how this puppy pans out. And AT will take a look at that if we need to pull another trigger later on. I'm thinking we'll just go ahead and take our premiums off of her. And we'll be okay. We'll set it up for the next following week if we can get another trade in, which we don't have enough to get another 1,000 shares. We'll want to go in for another 1,000 shares when it dips far enough for us. So then we could do dollar cost averaging and then keep playing the 8s. I really like the 8s on AT, and that's what we're going to do on this. All right, let's look at our positions real quick before we call it a day. Okay, we doubled up our position in Norwegian Cruise Line. okay, which shows us a net loss of $490, but then we also have $448 in premiums. Okay, because now we got 1,000 shares and not just 500 shares. We still have another $1,250 worth of premiums to pick up. If this puppy gets called away at $1,550 by this weekend. And if it don't get called away, no big deal. What we'll do is we'll roll it over to the next week. It's going to be an interesting week because we went red today. Okay. So let's... ET, yeah, it took a little bit of a hit. Remember, today's a red day. It's down to 760. Am I worried about it? No. Because remember, we did a quick covered call. We're going to pick up $202 here once it's all settled and done. And that $200 offsets all this stuff here. Don't worry about these prices. Don't worry about this. Because later on, we'll keep doing covered calls against it. Remember, it's just the housing value that went down. Remember? We haven't really lost anything. You don't lose anything until you sell a stock, just so you know. It's because something's saying that we're losing $490. Doesn't mean, you see this? Back up. Well, we almost gained $490 because we have a covered call. Now, if you didn't have any covered calls against your position, no insurance against your position, you would be totally lost. We would have lost $1,000, $1,100 off these two transactions. You'd be down $1,100. But no, you have these covered calls here, and we're picking up another $1,275 in addition to the $600+ here. So what are we? So doing covered calls, putting insurance against your position, is it a good thing? Yes. You know, you just have to practice this and work it out with paper trading. Let's take one quick glance at the market, see what the market's doing. Sorry about this. All these spam people are calling early in the morning to me. I don't know why they do that. Okay. Yeah. Let's see what's going on here. Let's go back to the home page here. Yeah, Norwegian dipped a little. You know what, though? We're good to go. ET is trying to bounce back. It came out at 760. You know, this is a typical red day. It goes red on us. It drops like a bunch of percentages, and then she tries to come back later on. You know, we're in a weird market going on right now. I mean, we already know what's going on with the job market. We already know all the bad news and everything. Look at that Novex. Whoa. You know, if you pick the right stock and if you hold it for long term, some of these stocks would be very good until they're not. Okay, let me go ahead and close it with the market positions here. And I want to thank everybody for watching. And remember, everybody give me a thumbs up. Okay, and hit subscribe so you can get future videos. And I know sometimes these videos are pretty long, and I'm trying to cut them back. I appreciate any comments that you guys might have. You know, maybe there's a certain stock or something that you're looking at. You know, maybe you're kind of weary in what we're doing here and how we're doing it. Maybe I need to go slower at some of my trades, you know, my trade executions. So remember, everybody do some paper trading first before you trade on the market. Okay? I appreciate everybody joining us again. This is Sonny. I'm out.